Hey there, Facebook world. I am live again as, hold on. Let's send that up. As we said, we would do a quick lunchtime catch up. It is now roughly lunchtime, and I'd just like to see how you guys are doing. Um, what progress is being made. Let me just check my. Okay. What progress is being made, and who's where, who's doing what's happening. I've done my blade on the grinder. Finally, I ended up doing it on the grinder, and so I've done the bevels. I worked it right through the grinder. Then I had to normalize the steel, so I've done my 3 cycles. I'll probably be doing a 4th just to be sure. It is a long surface area, so I don't want some areas to be better normalized than others. Hey Tim, how's it going?
I can't complain in yourself.
Good.
Let's hold it there. And hold it like that, so I don't cover. I kill
you. How far have you got?
I've hardened the blade. Stop wobbling, left hand. I've hardened the blade, and I've just finished doing the bevels on 120.
Yeah.
And then it managed to come out fairly straight. I'll show you. I had to modify my very modified postbox forge. I had to put a tuning pipe on him so that the flame comes all the way out there and out here. But it worked.
Good. Very good.
Yeah, now I've made it bolt on so I can actually take it off so that it's not in the way when I'm not forging normally.
Fantastic. That's great.
Yeah, how's your build going?
I don't have a steel pipe. Otherwise, I would have done the same. Because, firing up that big thing of mine will take forever. But yeah, I've normalized. I've done. I ended up going to the ground pipe. Yeah, when I had to do the. Shit! I'm losing words. Anyway,
the bevels.
I ended up.
Forge bevels.
I ended up with the bevels. Yeah, I did the whole thing on the grinder. It was just much easier. Although, isn't that much easier? It's a hellish job holding a fucking sword against the grinder, and doing it right. So you're only doing 5-10 centimeters at a time. But I don't know if it's that much less of a job than having done it by hand, but with a hammer.
The benefit is you don't get the snakiness in your blade, unless that's what you want.
Well,
and the other thing is when you forge,
I did get a little bit of snakiness now, after having to normalize. So what I've done is I put it in between each normalized cycle. I put it in between wooden planks and just tightened it, so you try and get it as straight as you can each time.
Yeah.
So the garage looked like I was having a braai inside, but it was fun.
Well, that's whole part of the fun.
Yeah.
But I think grinding, because I'm doing like a dagger grind, a double-edged sword, it is challenging, but it's definitely improving your grinding skill. And I started off after hardening with a used 120 grit, and then I just put a sharp one on, because a sharp one just cuts so much easier. You don't have to try and force it and everything, and then it went quickly.
Yeah, I've got another 36. I've got another 60, which are new, which I'll use after I've hardened.
Yeah, well, I'm done with 120 now, so now I'm going to go on to 180, and hopefully I don't screw it up on 180, because I've got a couple of new 180 belts.
Yeah, I've got a couple of 180s as well, so it's not too bad. But yeah. Let me go quickly. Hold on a sec. Talk to the guys, although there's no one watching.
I'll talk to myself. so Jock's just gone off to go fetch his long pointy sink, I think. Yeah, I've got some
So
nice.
there we go.
Okay, that's looking good. How long is your blade, Jock?
That's about 90 centimeters, 90, 91. I'll measure it again. Because I did take a little bit. I took about 5 mils off here. And then probably
think
about
mine-
5 mils off here. So it's probably...
Yeah, I'm at about 66, I think.
Okay.
I couldn't really go much
So
longer
mine is
than that
bigger
because
than yours.
yeah, but will it cut?
Not yet.
Yeah, mine won't either. But
Yeah, so I've got my crossguard material in the forge now, getting nice and yellow. So hopefully I can forge it out.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna focus on the blade today. I'll go on to forging tomorrow. My arm's still a bit tired from yesterday.
Yeah, I must say I'm feeling tired today. I don't really have the same levels of energy as I did yesterday. But yeah, I'm very happy with how it's coming out.
Yeah, you should
Check
tell
out
the
my
bosses
stamp.
why. Yeah, I got mine in and I managed to get it center and both the right way around this time. Because I think on the which blade? Oh, this blade that I had to scrap. I got the one nice upright and then on the other side it's to the side. Wasn't paying attention. But it's all right. It's a reminder of what not to do.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So how's the other guys doing, or don't you know?
I haven't seen much. I must say I haven't been online much. So yeah, I've invited John Wilkett to join us, but I think he's still a little busy, you know, because he would have had more time to go and have a look at what each person is doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's probably got his nose in books.
But whenever I've streamed live, I did it more yesterday than today, but whenever I've streamed live and there were viewers, I'd say to them, go to the other makers, go look at their blades and tell them theirs is cuck and Jacques is better, you know.
Yeah.
So who was it? I think it was Garth. Garth did it with Michelle Swan. He said, yeah, Jacques' blade is better than yours.
Is Garth also making a sword?
He said he was. I don't recall having seen any updates, but he did say he was, yeah. First sword,
he doesn't have any.
Knife or something.
Yeah, he doesn't have an excuse. He's got to do it.
Exactly, and he's got plenty grinders.
Yeah, and plenty belts probably.
Yeah. All right.
I was just watching Niels' thing last night with David Hewler, and I think we need to invest in some of those gator belts because they don't have bump. And Stuart says he buys a set once a year, and he does 150 to 200 knives on that set. He starts at about 130, 140 grit, I think it is. Okay. He goes over to the gators because there's no belt jump or anything like that. They last forever. So yeah, I'm thinking of getting a couple of those. They about 200 rand a belt, so they're not too bad.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. If you can do that many knives with it, it's not bad at all.
And I mean, it's not like Stuart uses soft steel. I mean, a lot of his stuff is 52-100.
Yeah.
So and he gets nice finishes with those belts. Then it cuts your hand sanding time as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds decent.
All right.
Okay. All right. Let me get back to my forging.
Okay. Go well and don't break it. Rule number 1, don't fuck up. Cheers, Jacques.
Cheers, buddy. Be well.
Cheers.
All right. That was a quick little update. Tim and I, and we'll catch up a little later in the afternoon. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Be safe, stay home, and try to remain sane.